let's continue the Greenskin craziness and unleash WAAAGH at Nuln. Here we go. To be fair, if it does start raining, I might just go stand outside in it for a bit. You're in Cardiff. Can confirm rain is coming your way. Send it faster. I'm melting. Thing is, this isn't even that hot for what we can get in the summer, so it's gonna be brutal. I think we might have to switch back to like morning streams. I think that's what I was doing last year, wasn't it? Lots of like early morning stuff, especially on Fridays. We were doing really early morning. Was coming in there. The Black Orc's the gate. I don't know. Because I had my aircon for a month last year, but I won't have it. I don't have it this year because we had to send it back because it was defective. Right. Here we go. Wait for the WAAAGH to come in. We still have a hot baby that can't sleep. Yeah. You get 47 here in Western Sydney. Like an oven, I can imagine. That sounds utterly disgusting. Right, pop his wind of death through there. Went off at a bit of an angle. That's a bit unfortunate. Lava Arachnaroks, in you go. There you go. Nearly through the gate. Smacking him. Getting their squig hoppers. Keep breaking those mortars so we get the Arachnaroks in. Wait, we'll just wait to break the gate open, then I think we'll send everyone in. This one's chasing them down the wall anyway. Oh, crap, WAAAGH. Get away, mate. Hit him with the gaze of a gash. Oh, huge hit. See if we can get in there and break him. Go, spiders, go. Oh, that's a big munch. That's a big munch. Like one more hit, surely. It's broken. Fire the wart, fire the wart, fire the wart. Gone. Oh, did he die actually? No, we got him. Nice. Push through. Because you've got your arachnid eruption, which will do plenty of damage. Clear those walls. Yeah, arachnid eruption was great. Go guys, go. Go. Do I have any I don't have any rogue idols in Grom's army yet, but the plan is definitely to get some. 100%. Oh, these lava arachnoids, you are beautiful. I will miss you when the war is gone. Wish we could get more than one wind of death, but that would make him bonkers powerful. They're outriders with grenade launch, aren't they? Yeah, that's why they're doing so much damage to the Black Orcs. Nearly got more. It's been bloody. That's the other one. There it is. Come on. There. About to go. 3, 2, 1. Yep. GG. No one bet on the Empire. Oh, you all voted for me. Oh, nice. Thanks. Thanks for the confidence. Appreciate that. Yeah, those Outriders. They're good. I really enjoyed them in my Wolfheart, Marcus Wolfheart campaign. Armies to that. We'll replenish up fairly quickly. We've lost maybe, I think we've survived 1 unit of squigs. Probably lost the other one. The war's not too badly affected. Yeah, at least just 1 squig. That's alright. It's alright. I'm almost tempted to occupy. I mean, we don't get as much loot, but you guys saying because we'll have the building, we were thinking about taking these actually. It will let me replenish up my war as well, rather than just sacking my way through. Because he can't keep pushing through. He does need a couple of turns to replenish. And Altdorf's building up an army. Ah, sod it. Loot and occupy. Do it. So we do get some penalties because it's an unpleasant climate, but taking some orange isn't terrible. Probably will. I said I probably would do. Can sack and occupy same time. Yeah, but if you do that, then you drop the level of the settlement twice rather than just once. Which is why if I'm going to take something, I'll probably just do loot and occupy, rather than sack and then come back, because then you drop it down 2 tiers. Whereas this we're just down to tier 4, which is not bad. Suddenly getting a tier 4 settlement. So we can get, as you go to the street racing circuit. Nice. That's just fun to have in there anyway. That gets us more spiders. Nice. Yeah, we'll keep that in there. We'll keep that in there. We'll pop that in there and we'll get that. Yeah, loot and occupy, you still get a decent chunk of loot, chunk of change. You occupy it, but you only drop the level once. So yeah, I guess we're starting to take regions. There we go. There we go. We'll take him. We'll take the Empire right now. We're not going to take all of it, though, because the Flensburg and everything, they're not all completely united. Greenskins have a 20% chance to not lower settlements, according to legend. Really? Huh, that's huge. Wait, is it written anywhere as well, or is that just huh? Today I learned. That really needs to be broadcast a bit more. Why is that hidden? That's pretty cool. There's only a 20% chance not to lower settlement or on each action that would lower a settlement level. Huh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've had some times where I'm like, shouldn't that have dropped it by 2 level? I've been like really confused trying to work out. Is that it's only Greenskins? Any other factions that we know of, or it's just Greenskins where we've been able to spot that so far? That's really cool to know. Purple Sun is definitely what I want with WAAAGH now. Cool. No, those forest goblins. They've got cudgels, which are they're quite funny actually. They're expendable. They got Vanguard deployment, woodsman, +2 trees. Yeah, I really like the Wii special mod. Let's get us a 100% a recommendation. Cool stuff. Right, we lost our squigs, but we can now get. Wait, they take 2 turns. We're gonna need to be here for a couple of turns anyway. So yeah, let's chuck 2 of them in. Huh, that's really cool. Warhammer secrets. Although, trust legend to find out something like that. He's a keen eye for those sorts of things. I don't think it's anything else. That was everything else we could do this turn, wasn't it? Caracazul. Throw in Raiden stashes, because why not? Can't say I'm surprised by the lizardmen pressing in against my settlements. Is the Colossal Squig in vanilla as an enemy for a special quest battle? I can't remember. I feel like maybe it might be, but or is it the super squigs that I'm thinking of, which are the exploding ones? Sure. We don't need the money right now to risk Chaos Corruption, so I'm going to refuse the creature. Right. Yes, Grom, you is a chunky monkey. Finally, we found them. Die, Skaven, die. Loot and occupy. Right. The problem is, now, where the heck is their last settlement?
Machines and sorcery. No council.
They will peace out, though. Let's just see if Death Gorge is it. Oh, I can't do it just yet. Okay, in that case, I'm going to peace out with them anyway. Because I'm pretty sure they don't hold any of the territory that I immediately want. Like, we need to deal with Croak over here. So let's just peace out with them.
Warlord of his clan. Now you witness much power, yes, yes.
Give me some loot, you filthy rat.
No! Bad plan, Steve.
I will get maximum out from you guys. Yeah, there you go. Right, we pieced out with Clan Vulcan.
You called? Consider yourself lucky that
Just go through and see if anyone else wants to peace out.
The time for talking.
To war!
Not the Dowie would do, although they got plenty of enemies. They've got pretty much as many enemies as I do. You've made many friends.
You are not welcome in.
Well, don't want to peace out with them anyway because we're doing our...
sisters of Twa. We grant you.
Oh, all right, sisters. No, I get it.
Greatest of the... Know this.
Yeah, Emmeric's done well, even though we keep pushing him back each time.
My life, wretch.
My life.
Ulth one.
For Ulth one.
Tyrion.
All right, you hoity-toity poncy elf. God, you have the nerve. Shut up, Tyrion. Shut up. I'm still going to go check that one out, see if that is their final one. Right, Grom, you got to come back this way, but we need to give you some Night Goblin archers, and then your army's back to where it should be. Valea's sorry, get rid of that, get rid of that. I think we probably should start thinking about building up another army to help him out. So let's get in Tinnet Four Eyes. Because he's also a spider boy. He gets Black Bigness at rank 14. Venom Tongue, Gift of the Spider God. So he's Herald of the Spider God, enables magical attacks. Spider Cult. Okay, gives him recruit rank for all provinces. Vicious Little Gits. Upkeep for Forest Goblin. Yeah, so we want to go for Forest Goblins. And it gives them Frenzy. Nice. What are those? Crackling Catchweb. Venom Surge. And Explosion. Yeah, Forest... Well, Forest Spider slash... Forest Gobbo army. Probably have some... It'll all be like all Gobbos to some degree. If we buff the Gobbos, then yeah, that's pretty decent. Sneaky Stabbing. Gift the Spider God. That's pretty good. Don't even try it. Yeah, let's get that. That's useful. Goblin. He gets Goblin Tide as well. That's quite cool. So yeah, lots of Forest Gobbos for him. Can we actually get Forest Gobbos though? Not locally. We can get them with rank 2 veterancy. Although the Forest Goblin Hunters as well. What do we actually need? Is it the... Yeah, it's the Wolf Den. Okay.
Now they'll see.
We'll give him the Death Creepers, and we'll give him both the Ragnarok Queen and the Lava Ragnarok Spider. Give him 4 Forest Goblins, and let's queue up 4 Hunters as well. And then locally, let's get some nasty Skulkers in there for armor piercing. Let's give him Colossal Squiggly. Won't need that with all the other things we're going to get. Let's not bother with Trolls. Let's go with Night Goblin Netters. I'll go for 2 Netters. Then there's 2 Spiders, which takes up 17. The Death Creepers, 18. So we've got space for 2 more units. Probably go for more spider riders. How long do they take? Forest Golem Spider Rider. We could go for them as melee cav rather than missile cav. Yeah, we could do that. We're going to take 4 turns to complete the army. That's fine. There we go. 4 turns and he's done. So we've got to make sure we get enough money by then. But that's okay because we're going to be taking more territory.
The Great Saber. Killing time.
So you take Faldorf. Loot and occupy each of these. Yes, we will have knocked them down 2 levels, but... Well, we might have that thing fire where it doesn't drop down 2 levels. This is a recruitment hub and a half, isn't it, Faldorf? I mean, you've already got those buildings. Let's leave them all in there. Grimgor. Smash. Yeah, loot not fire right now, mate.
Yeah, what? This better involve fighting.
Seeing as we're going for all this territory. Do it. Doom Dive. Yeah, definitely Doom Dives when we get them as well. Grimgor. Can we power up any more? I love it. It's weapon strength by default is nearly 1,000, 936. That's not bad. Thick skin, I guess the extra armor. We also want to get, yeah, power up his veterancy and everything else. We've done all the power up for his lads and boys. Savage smarts, so we're not worried about that. Sneaky stabbers, no, don't have gobos. Yeah, okay, let's get his armor buffed fully. Scouting.
Ready for murdering.
Don't need that. Yeah, get some gold coming in.
Let's take what should be ours.
WAAAGH. Get that. Nice. I think Norn should be the recruitment hub. Yeah, that's true.
Gotta be joking.
Gotta be joking. Yeah, we've already got quite a few things up there, actually, haven't we? Faldorf. I mean, I'll leave it all there, just so otherwise I don't know what else we can put in there. We raiding stashes, the horde, and that does capacity, isn't it? So we don't want one of them, and that probably maybe research rate, but it's actually already got both of those. Faldorf's only a two region province, isn't it? Yeah, okay, in that case, we'll leave... Well, I think we'll leave this line in here. It's always good to have infantry recruitment, but let's get rid of the other stuff. Will I be getting Warhammer 3? Yep. 100%.
Gonna stop everything to bits. Yeah,
We'll definitely be getting it to play, do Let's Plays, both on YouTube and Twitch. That'll be the plan. First series that I'm planning to do are going to be 2 series on YouTube, Kislev and Korn, and then we'll do a 3rd series here on Twitch, which we'll also record to upload to YouTube. That's my release plans. 3 Let's Plays, 2 on YouTube only, and 1 on Twitch, streamed and recorded for YouTube. And that 3rd faction will have a vote nearer the time. I'm sure he's already got early access. The only early access I had was the remote event for the Battle of the Brass Keep. But that wasn't on my own computer, though. We had to remote log into CA's own PC somewhere and play it through that, and they recorded it all on their end and sent us the footage afterwards. So I've not had it on my own PC yet. I doubt I will do for another 3 or 4 months, to be honest. If it's anything like other kind of preview stuff. Show me your desktop. I can show you my desktop. Yep. Honestly, I wish I had it on my PC right now. Be playing it all the time if I could. But yeah, it's not ready yet. Jump back over here. Start beating up lizards. Thankfully, those have all got walls. Well, even while the garrisons might not be amazing, we'll probably fight them just to try and slow them down a bit. I think I'm going to need to use you to harass their forces. Yeah, we've got to be... Recruiting all of that has nearly killed my income completely. So we need to keep taking more settlements to be able to fund this army. Oh, it's really annoying that we can't quite take Dotton back.
Let's go.
Raid it, though. Ooh, they brought up an army here. Hello. It's Volkmar. I imagine, like, the next kind of hands-on, either if it's another remote event or I get to download a build of the game to show something, I imagine it would be a campaign preview event with another battle. It's hard to work out just with the world as it is right now whether that would be another remote event or whether CA would send us code to download onto our own computers, or whether they would look to do an event at their own studio or something like that. I imagine it'll probably be another remote event for the campaign map reveal if we're given access. It might well be that they're just doing a reveal rather than kind of hands-on gameplay. And if it's just a reveal and they don't have kind of like a fully playable campaign build yet, then yeah, it wouldn't make much sense for them to send anything out to YouTubers, basically. Streamers and stuff. But yeah, I don't think we'll be getting hands-on again with Warhammer 3 for at least a couple more months. Unless they suddenly pull out a campaign playable demo. Not demo, but preview as such. Oh yeah, I was gonna just find out if this was indeed where the Skaven were. Yes, okay, so I was right thinking they were at Death Gorge. So we know we can finish them off there later on, which is good. I'd Volkmar next turn. I was toying with the idea of going after him right now, but I think I'll wait. I know he could pull back to Altdorf, but we'll see. Yeah, I should have gone into ambush actually. Yeah, lure him out. Ah, bloody dwarves! It's WAAAGH. Start off. But well, no. You know what? There's no way I can break WAAAGH and his unbreakable ethereal ones. No. I was thinking otherwise we could fight it. He's not actually unbreakable, but these two are. Two Thanes. No chance. Yeah. I reckon if it wasn't them, the rest of the army, it's weakened enough that I could probably just about do it. No. Hey, Hoodlam. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, they've destroyed Sylvania, though. Rip Isabel von Karstein. And all the others. Sterling's the one that's gone in there. Damn. Rippers. Skulls for the Skull Throne tomorrow. Indeed, that's why I'm wearing this shirt they sent me. Warhammer Skulls. Right, so they're still there, still in force march. Yeah, Wally. I could go to ambush. I'm quite tempted to just go and attack him though. We've got the strength.
Ready for murdering. Kill them all!
I'm gonna drop it down. Well, no, just keep doing it. Rid of that.
Yeah. Yes.
7 turns left to get to Altdorf. I probably shouldn't mess about. We can probably take it with Grimgor though. What is it with them building all the research stuff? Is it still Valhalla? Yeah, we'll still be doing Assassin's Creed Valhalla 12 till 4 tomorrow. Yep. We're in Vinland, so we'll be continuing that part of the adventure, which will be good. Yeah, thick-skinned Grimgor. Give me some Tim. Keep forgetting to tell you to add a mod that adds more levels because the campaign will be going for... Oh, what, to your lords? I kind of prefer not to go for mods that either add more levels or give you more skill points per level, just because I feel then you'll get everything, and I feel like the idea of the skill tree is that you're not meant to be able to get everything. You're meant to spec your character certain ways, so they just don't become singular uber units proficient in everything. They specialize in certain things depending on your playstyle and how you choose to spec them out. Keep assaulting the garrison. That'll be good for us. What I really need actually is where is my chap that got wounded that was... it's this guy. He's back soon. Yeah, he was the one that can damage walls. How excited am I for Warhammer 3? I'm really excited for Warhammer 3. I will say though that I'm not... That's not driven through, say, hype from the Battle of the Brass Keep. I did enjoy it. It was something different. But I like, having played that, I would have probably much preferred to played a, I guess, a more typical... I mean, it was different, but I probably would have... If it had been that or reworked Sieges, I would have preferred seeing reworked Sieges first. But I guess the whole point with their marketing, which ultimately that battle is, as well as like a first look, is to kind of show off new, unique things for that one. I mean, some people said they really don't like the idea that it's becoming a tower defense. From what they've said of what the survival battles are meant to be, they're meant to be kind of part of the end game series of battles that you play. So like where you have the big climactic vortex battles in the Warhammer 2 campaign, they're meant to be like those, but I assume there's one for each chaos god that you go after. So it'll only happen, I would assume, a maximum of 4. Maybe there's like a hidden 5th one once you defeat all 4 or something like that. But yeah, they're in addition to regular battles and sieges, and not to overtake them as such, or replace them. So I mean, from that perspective, yeah, was exciting. The problem is I struggle a little bit with the previews to get crazy over the top hype, just because I want to play more, and after a while I'm kind of like, what I did play was great, but it wasn't the most groundbreaking thing ever. So kind of just to wait and see what we get next. I'm really interested to see what the campaign looks like. Really interested to see what the campaign's like and what other features are in there. We'll go for growth and obedience, and yeah, I'm going to attack Voltmar. Ooh, that is some nasty Luminarks you got there. But I have a WAAAGH. Here we go. But I mean, I'm also like, even if there hadn't been that Battle of the Brass Keep preview, I'd have been hyped anyway, just because I love Warhammer 2. It's not perfect, but I just love what they've done with the series going fantasy with Warhammer. So the fact that they're doing more of the same, plus their own, you know, plus extra tweaks and changes and improvements that they've learned through Warhammer 2, plus design choices that make sense for Warhammer 3, that excites me. That probably just excites me more than, honestly, just the Battle of the Brass Keep. Just the fact that I know what they've done with Warhammer 2, and if they continue to do that, but in another title with brand new factions, brand new parts of the map, I'm going to enjoy it, you know. So yeah, it's kind of a win-win for me in terms of whether they put something out or don't put something out. I'm already really looking forward to seeing what they do next with it. What I did get to play was good fun. So more please. But yeah, I really want to see what the campaign map's like, and what the siege battle rework is going to actually look like. I really hope it doesn't disappoint. I hope that they haven't perhaps shot themselves in the foot and communicated that too early. Because we know what they're like with communications at the moment. It's old C8. Not the best. I doubt we'll see naval battles, just because they'd have to make that work back across all the other factions for Mortal Empires. Do you think there's a chance the Mortal Empires 2 map will be too big? I mean, I'm an advocate of actually getting them to unsquish the map, the far left of the map, like Naggarond and the Dark Elf lands that they had to squish. Or not they had to, but they decided to squish in the Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires map. I would actually prefer it to be as big as to fully reflect the whole world. That's, or as much of the world that is viable for the 3 games combined. I kind of feel like if you play Mortal Empires and then sort of say, oh, but it's too big, you're just kind of missing the point of the game mode from the start, because it is meant to be the biggest campaign ever, and it's going to be a bit clunky and not as smooth as the smaller, more focused individual maps, as it were. But then the improvements they've done recently with updates and what have you, I would say means that I don't necessarily think they need Theatres of War, actually. They've shown that they can optimize things fairly well. And still have a massive, massive map. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what it's like, for sure. Let's get a Wind of Death through this back line. Of course, they're going to move. We'll still get that one a little bit. We got some of them. I mean, if Theatres of War were the only way for them to do a completely unsquish map, then fair enough. But I imagine they'll go and they'll potentially squish some things to make it all fit in. But I really would love to see them try and do a fully unsquished map, to be honest. So, I mean, considering what the performance of Mortal Empires was like before one of those more recent optimization patches, if it goes back to how it was before, just for Warhammer 3's Mortal Empires release, or whenever that comes out, I won't really mind too much, to be honest, because it wasn't game breaking. It was a bit slow at times waiting through those end turns, but it could have been a lot worse. They're still like perfectly playable. So if that's where the level they're at with it for Warhammer 3, then fine. Yeah, I think I'd like to see things unsquished more than anything. Heard anything about multiplayer? No, I mean, it's an area that CA have really not done much with in terms of innovation or changes and tweaks for a very, very, very long time, and it's pretty disappointing. I mean, I imagine there'll be multiplayer battles and there'll be 2-player multiplayer campaign as we currently have. Anything more than that will be a welcome surprise. Would love for them to do more than what they currently have, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Not going to hold my breath for anything else. Like, I'd love to see more than 2-player multiplayer campaign for sure. Don't know quite how it would work, but I would love to see them attempt it. God, I nearly have another WAAAGH, surely. Yeah. Just about to pop it.
Time to
if there's any collector's edition. No, they haven't said anything about it, but I would assume there's going to be one, considering they did a collector's edition in a book style for 1 and 2, and I've got both those, and I'd like to complete the collection as much as anybody else. So I'm hoping that's the case, that they will do another collector's edition. I'm assuming some kind of Chaos-y corrupt book, or if they're kind of having Kislev as the poster child for the game, then to have it like iced over or something like that. That'd be cool. I imagine there will be one, just off the fact that they did one for both Warhammer 1 and 2. So yeah, hopefully that's the case. Yeah, issues with more. I mean, turn time, but also if you're going to do a multiplayer campaign with multiple people, not just one other person, then surely that should be an accepted caveat of playing that game mode. Kind of similar to if people say like, oh, won't Mortal Empires be too long and the turn times be too long? I mean, is that not a fairly recognized caveat of what the option is? You have this insane huge map. The caveat is turn times will take a bit longer than playing the regular map. That doesn't really come as much of a surprise to me, and I personally would welcome longer end turn times if it meant we got a full complete map. Personally, yeah, I'm really not holding my breath for more than 2 players multiplayer campaign for Warhammer 3. Someone was asking, would I like to see the resource system changed up like they did for Troy, with multiple resources, or just keep it a singular resource? I imagine because it's kind of, you know, it's continuing on from Warhammer 2, it's built off Warhammer 2, and things like that. I would be very, 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 very surprised if they added in multiple resources for Warhammer 3. Troy is built off the Warhammer engine, so we know it's possible, but we don't know how much, obviously, they had to change to make that specifically work. I mean, personally, I don't think there's much of a problem with just having a singular currency in a fantasy game. I think it probably makes things easier when you are meeting up with lots of different races. Otherwise, you know, none of them are going to agree on multiple different resources as universal, surely. I think it probably just makes sense that whatever currency is your main one just gets converted over, or, you know, gold, I think being the main one works best. I would definitely like to see Troy's multiple resource system in the next Total War afterwards. Hopefully the next historical, especially if they did something like an Empire 2, where it was focused more on kind of, I guess, Industrial Revolution and things like that. There's a lot of different resources that would make a lot of sense. I think we lost one unit of what big uns. That was it. Cool. Yeah, we'll just loot and occupy now. Defeated Voltmar the Grim. That is a nice trait to have. What would the exchange rate be for teeth to gold? Yeah, it'd probably be pull out any gold in the teeth to get the exchange rate. Magical reserves, yes please.
I never met a human I can't kill.
Hey Lars, how you doing, dude? Hey Connet. Yeah, I definitely want to see multiple resources, because I really like that about Troy. Again, kind of Thrones, I enjoyed the recruitment mustering system from Thrones. For Troy, I enjoy the economic system. They need to tweak how that works with trade. I think they should go back to flat rate trade, and then just taper off how aggressive the AI is in demanding trades for resources each turn. Although it would make a lot of sense in a Empire 2, because, you know, if you've got, I don't know, steel or something like that, then other nations are going to want to get some of your steel, so they're going to be fairly keen to do deals. I don't know if they place a different value on it and stuff like that. But yeah, no, I hope that's what we see going forward in other games. Some kind of improvement on that. I'll be disappointed if they abandon it, because I think it was a good idea. It wasn't completely perfectly executed, but then it's part of the point of sagas for them to try new stuff out.
You cannot ask this of me.
Can you ask it? Sod off, Beligar. Steal some steel, yeah.
To war.
To war.
Ask your favour.
Ask your favour. Stirland in there. Yeah, vampires, I kind of feel like maybe vampiric corruption should do way more damage. Like maybe not necessarily as the player, but for the AI stopping humans coming on in, I think that would maybe slow them down a little bit more. At the moment they come in, they take a hit or something like that. At least maybe it drops its effectiveness as turns go by or something like it, like that it completely disappears of a massive hit to or penalty to them other than the regular vampiric corruption after say turn 120 or something. Well, the fact they've lasted nearly 100 turns, I mean, that's a fair run, right? That's a fair run. They shouldn't be disappointed with that. Public order change, nerf corruption heavily. What do they do to it? I can't remember the full ins and outs of all that. Oh dear. Oh, rats. And by rats I mean lizards. Yeah, we'll fight because I think we can do a bit more damage to them. Here we go. Balance negative, public gives balance negative, public order gives positive public. How does the corruption factor into that? Okay. Minus 80 public order gives you positive 8. What? Is it to reflect that the dissidents are leaving because they're unhappy? Something like that? I think I know what you mean though. Remind me after this battle, it's, you hover over it, right? Doesn't it give you some stats there? Yeah, I think I know where to sort of look, actually. Thing is, that sort of thing only used to trigger once the once the rebellion actually fired. Kind of that plus 20 is to show that the dissidents, the unhappy people, are leaving and going to join the rebels or something like that. Okay. We got anyone climbing up the walls? We've got a ram. There might be some climbing up the walls. Let's just have my archers up here. Let's put these chaps there and there. Trolls slam into them when they initially come in, and these guys either side. Let's see if that works. Does it as well. It's kind of like that seems a bit like overkill almost. It's like, really? We need all of that? Let's take out their cav. Yeah, that one's not going to get that much damage. There's no point shooting that tower. Shoot at the skink cohort at the back. I should have got the damage on that one. Rats. Focus on the red crested skinks because they're big, strong boys. Oh yeah, big damage. Hit that one at the back. It's going to be the Stegodons takedown. They're going to be tough. Here they come. We're not going to bring that tower down, are we? No. No. Oh, here we go. Totally forgot about my cav. That's actually okay because they can go off the skink cohort. Oh, they're climbing up over there, you rats, lizards. Oh, move. Come off the walls, guys. You stay there, they're doing your thing. Harass the skink cohort. Avoid the spears. In you go. They're screening them, or are they trying to go up the ladder next? In you go, in you go, in you go. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Oh, they got their bolas, yeah. Fire leech bolas. Nasty. Munch the skinks, though. Yeah. Got some of them coming up. Not going to win. The aim is just to kill off as many of them as possible. Do as much damage as possible. Here's the Croxicles. Hello, Poppet.
Get ready to war. 15. Run, boys. Let's get up. Here to fight.
Stuck in 3, 2, 1. What? Damage. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Bring down the fire leech bolas. Archers turn it around and then shoot down the monsters that they've got. Actually did some pretty decent stuff. We're going to struggle up on the walls here because they've got their Saurus warriors. I don't know how their stats compare to other, like, starting tier infantry, but I feel like Saurus warriors are some of, like, the best early game infantry in the game. Am I completely wrong with that? Or it just feels like they always slug it out, and they last a good amount of time in early battles. I need to have a full look through all the stats, I guess, of other ones to really know. I always feel like they do fairly well early game against most other similar tier. Probably should have pulled these guys back out and charged in again. I was hoping we'd break them by now. Just hit them again just to make sure they lose enough troops to go completely under. I think it's because they're rampage. Yeah, probably. I've forgotten they've got rampage. Primal instincts, I mean, yeah. Possibly, but I feel like they hold out really well until they get to that point. Like 40 attack, 41 defense seems pretty decent. Warm again. Archers are about to get wrecked. If we can, try and take out the Feral Stegodon so they don't have that. Public order, if I remember figures right, is minus 100 rebellion, minus 75 is plus 8 public order, minus 50 is plus 4 public order, minus 25 is plus 2, 0 no change, plus 25 is minus 2. Oh, so it's a penalty when it's really good then, apart from 100. Just have solid stats makes them good, yeah. Really good weapon strength. Yeah, what is their they're like cudgels, aren't they? Or their mace infantry. 57's decent. I mean, they're getting buffed by something. But yeah, that's reasonable. Use them for support armies in late game. Yeah, I mean they're just a really good replacement unit at any tier, really. I mean Temple Guard obviously for them are their top tier one, but yeah, I just feel like they hold out really well. Perform pretty well. Well, they lost 845. They lost nearly half their force. Terrible. Thanks, Ed. Enjoy the Bannerlord series on YouTube. I came to see you on Twitch. Thank you. Welcome. Yeah, planning a new Bannerlord series once they add in the battle map generated directly from the tile that you're on the campaign map update. I'm assuming that will come in 1.6, but if not, that's when I'll whenever they add it in. So if that's 1.6.5, then I'll start a new one then. So I'm holding off till then, basically. They lost a total of 5 units, and a couple of them are pretty weak as well. They've got some good veteran. No wonder they got gold tier veterancy. Damn. Yeah, I don't know. They've obviously Tailworlds have gone a bit quiet on the progress of how they're developing stuff. I mean, there seems to be a patch every what 3 to 4 weeks, pretty much. First series you watched was the Last Avengers Lismec. That was nice. That was yeah, the pre-release just before Warhammer 2 came out. Nice. Ah, Chaos is here. Cool. As I the slaughter slaggers slashes. The rise of chaos. Here we go. They're here. It's just first wave. So they've come in with 8 armies. Fun. We're not at war with... Are we? No, we are at war with them. Fun. Shield of Civilization doesn't kick in until like what, 160-ish? Was it 140-ish? That's fine. By the time they get to us, we'll wreck them. And if we need to deal with them and we're struggling, we just need to get enough rep up to put a WAAAGH on someone and then have double armies to crack them. 145, turn 145. Yeah, I was trying to remember from my Imric one because it was basically when Chaos finally showed up properly that we saw the I guess the other factions want, yeah, we saw the Shield of Civilization kick in, and basically that's what saved me. So yeah, here's the thing, region control. That's what it's linked to with the public order changes and stuff. So construction cost plus 2% for all buildings, minus 10 growth, plus 4 obedience when it's low. But if we compare that to somewhere, say like Black Crag, that's very high. So we get line of sight buff plus 50%. Construction cost minus 2% for all buildings, plus 15 growth, minus 8 to obedience. So if we went on to obedience, do we actually... Difficulty level and exalted income. Is that... This is separate though, isn't it? This is province, across the whole province. So it's not going to be... Oh no, so yeah, this all shows up in the same way, doesn't it? Because it's all attached, it's province wide. Is that factored in on the difficulty level, exalted income? No, it's different, isn't it? Is that done separately from that total or something? I don't know. Hey Dave, what do you miss? We've been smashing through the Empire is what we've been doing so far. We're on our way to Altdorf, which we should, yeah, we'll definitely get to have that finished up today. Factions the number. A faction effect. Really? Yeah, I guess so. But that says minus 8, whereas that one says minus 3. Or is that because it's already totaled off the minus 8 from something else that's buffing it changing? Yes, it is, because we had an event, didn't we? We had an event for increased public order, I think, somewhere. Oh, it's not showing up here, but maybe it's somewhere else. You got plus 5 due to WAAAGH. Oh, okay. Right, so it's the faction effect. I see. Okay. Cool. Well, today I learned. Thank you, BMK. Appreciate it. Why doesn't it tell us while we're on WAAAGH that we have that bonus? But oh well. Hidden things, dang it. Hidden things. Right. They brought another army in, didn't they? Of course they ruddy did. Can't attack you because I have to go all the way around, so I have to go in and attack this one. I've got another army though. With Miwar. Plus there's an army in there, so it's actually 3. 3 versus 2. The reinforcements were not super bad. They're pretty strong. It's Croaky boy in here. With all the feral Stegodons.
Nasty
One more
magic.
turn till that army's nearly done. So we need to keep taking more settlements.
Ready for murdering.
What have you got special? Black Orc Forge in there? Okay. Grimgor, Grimgor, Grimgor. Überreich. We will want that. They've taken Kalak as Galaz. I want to smack Altdorf with Grimgor. So I'm going to force march him over there. And we'll send WAAAGH, I think, over to deal with this. We'll just let him replenish. We lost... Didn't I put in a Black Orc with him? Did we lose one in battle? I just totally spaced on that. Is that what this one's for? Yes, clearly. In you go. Thank you very much. Red 15 subscribing with tier 1 sub for 15 months. Draw off your face. Ah, crap, wounded. How long till the Mirwall stabber chap comes back? Is he back? Yes.
What you want?
Yes. Right. Just keep damaging their walls.
You see.
I should check see if there's anything I can give you to increase your chances. Or something like that. Obedience, second settlements, post-battle. If they're alright, anything for your success chance? Income? New. That's fine. Grom's going to go in there.
Let's take what should be ours.
WAAAGH, we're going to give you that. And then we're going to send you into the mountains. I was about to say into the unknown. No, not going to do a frozen rendition here. How far can I just move normally? Only that. Okay, we've got to jump across the river. Sorry, not sorry. Avaland. Also, legend found you could put lords into our armies yesterday. Really? Select the what? Click the Lord details button, bottom left, and replace Lord. Ah. So you can actually put a proper Lord in there. I do kind of wonder why they don't give you another one. Is it because they're meant to be the WAAAGH following you? Does it do anything? Does it like break it? Let's try this. So can I put like a... What happens if I put a legendary lord in there? Does he get disbanded afterwards? How does that work? That's interesting. They just get wounded afterwards. Huh. I don't know if I want to put in a legendary lord, but it'd just be interesting to put someone else in. Savage Orc Great Shaman. Confers all the lord bonuses to the WAAAGH as well. Ah. That is pretty cool. Yeah, let me, just in case it does do something weird, let me just throw in a quick save.
Warlord.
Because we'll try it out for this Lizardmen battle that we're about to do. I feel like, yeah, the Shaman would be pretty cool. Savage Orc Great Shaman.
Wants me.
Oh, look, there he is. Oh, but I can't do anything with... Right, you can't level him up or anything. But he's now in there. Oh, and that's a 21 out of 20. Oh, that breaks it, doesn't it? That's not happy. Yeah, that's totally not meant to happen, is it?
Gobbo King.
That's interesting. You can do that.
From the porch.
I've always wondered, though, because... Like, as I said, you're assigned this random character that isn't really a proper one. Oh, you can click assign lore points on the intern button. Ah, there we go. Clever. Not that route march would actually do anything for you right now. What is the actual army? It's full of gobbos. So in this circumstance, we would want to give you the gobbos, the boys, to buff all your orcs a bit. That's cool. Today I learned. What we actually really want is your spells though. So I'm actually gonna cancel that because I've just realised you're a spellcaster. Here we go, Foot of Gork. Let's put you on a war ball. AI does AI, so it's not cheating really. I mean, I probably won't do it again, but to try it out this time, seeing as the war's going to end in 6 turns.
Faster than anyone!
I am going to let the AI control that army so it comes in with my 2. Let's smash these lizard boys. Have a quick little look at the battle map. Looks nice, looks tasty. Let's do it.
Another drop.
Got an extra lord, yeah, that's true. Will that break the reinforcements? Will they come in? Will it only send 20 in? Surely.
Let's poke their eyes out, precious. Thank you for the golden impression. He hates nasty lizard boys. He hates them.
Right. Anyway. They're all coming in there, so we're just going to smush them in the corner.
Gonna kill him.
Goblins. Let's scrap. That one just say, where's the cake? Or where's the cave?
Oh boy, yeah.
Do. Keep him busy, keep him busy. Da 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 da. Oh, that was a. I forgot that was a croak attack, wasn't it? Oh, he's put his dome over them. What's that? Hilarious. I feel like I should not have gone in until all my reinforcements have come. Crispy lizards, crispy lizards. Yummy, yummy, yum, yum. Send them in. Go. I thought I put you on. Oh, you got to take a turn to go on your mount, haven't you? Fire the what? Wife has just messaged saying yes, the midwife appointment is indeed at 4:30. Come on, foot of Gork. Right in there. Escadouche! That is delicious.
Goblins! Gobbles roll! He is Gobbo! Nasty stalkers!
By the what? Where is old Croak? There he is. Reply, thank you, upper wife. I value life, so I'm gonna say hell no to that. Power up. Getting laggy.
Scabbard's ready!
Well, how could you be mad being first wife? It's a trap. All the gobbos, yeah. We brought all the boys for this one. Lads on tour.
Stickers ready!
Ow.
Foxes do it!
I'm really glad you guys came to join this battle. I mean, I should have held back, to be fair. I shouldn't have just dived. I just wanted to catch them in the corner.
This one's for more!
Fire at Bastillodon.
We're the green tide!
Go, 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 go. I've lost one of my fanatics, I know that.
Stabbers ready!
But other than that, I think we're okay. Whoa! What is it good for? Absolutely everything. Bastillodon with the revivification crystal is down. No more revivification for you. Griminy Grimgrom. I should definitely try and kill. Is he unbreakable? No. Oh yes, he is. Cool. We should definitely kill him off. I do love how this makes it seem like he's underwater. Die, Croaky, die. Yeah, they were broken. Just finish off Croak.
To battle! Swinging elf biter!
He's gone. Croak's floating up to heaven. There we go. Garrison still isn't here yet, no. Didn't need him. Smush.